It is freaking real. I just paid. It's real. It's happening. This is a story of a girl who was bullied growing up, who struggled with body dysmorphia, mental illness like depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, but this is how she evolved. Hi YouTube, it's been a while since I've uploaded a video on here and lots have changed since only posting fitness content a year ago. So to introduce myself, my name is Evelyn Huynh. Most of you know me on Instagram as Evolve with Evelyn. I am a business and life coach, so I work specifically with leaders in the health and fitness, photography, body image, body positive space, and in a nutshell, someone who is helping women get a transformation in the way they look and feel. I'm leading a new movement of business coaching, the Evolve method, where fitness is now a mandatory protocol. I help my clients lead from a place where they feel holistically taken care of, mentally and physically, which allows them to show up for their clients online, authentically and vulnerably. But that's not why you're here. You're here because of my extended tummy tuck surgery, to see, hear, and learn all about the pre-op, post-op, and recovery. And trust me when I say you'll want to stick till the end of this video. There's a part 2 because there's just so much to learn from the amazing Dr. Rahban. But I'm going to be talking about subjects that are just crucial to our self-confidence, our mental health, overall well-being, happiness, and love for life. This is crucial to girls in grade school, high school, and up until adulthood. If you have children, specifically girls or those in the rainbow community, please get them to watch all 3 of my weight loss journey videos. The reason I've documented my entire journey starting from 2012, so 7 years ago, and putting it all out there for the public eye is because I want to save your children from the pain, bullying, torment, self-hatred, and hurt that I went through growing up because of my body size, weight, and many other reasons. I want to show your children that I lived through what they're going to live through, but I want them to find that confidence from within so that they don't let the words of others affect them the way that I did. So please watch through all of this. I can't guarantee you won't cry, but I can guarantee you this. I did all this, so can you, your loved ones, and your children. So without further ado, I'm so excited for you. My video editor, me, and Dr. Rahban put a lot of time into this, so I appreciate you, thank you, and I hope you enjoy. Today is actually pre-op day, so I'm gonna be going in to get, all my information because they need to make sure that like my blood levels and all that kind of stuff looks good before, putting me under. I've never been under anesthesia and I've also never had surgery before, so like that's obviously a huge fear of mine.
Things are spinning around. Things are getting a little blurrier.
A lot of people that I've been talking to about the surgery have really helped me kind of like calm down. And I think it's because I've never had surgery before. I think that's like what scares me, but I think after this, I'll be okay. I've had this insecurity for so long, like as long as I can remember. And in exactly 29 days, I'll no longer have this hanging belly, AKA like this insecurity of mine will just be gone, like abolished, like as if it was never there. Ruled my life for so long, like every single day, like every single morning I wake up, every time I get dressed, every time I go shopping, like that is the forefront. That was the first thing I think of. I don't think about, I need to go to the bathroom. It's like, oh, my belly feels uncomfortable. It literally feels like it was just yesterday that I was like, hey, I'm gonna save up money and actually make this a reality and make it happen. So I'm sitting in the office, not office, like the room. So I'm sitting in the room at Dr. Rahban's office and I am at my pre-op appointment. They're gonna be going over all the ins and outs and it's starting to become real. And then I'm gonna be paying off the rest of the bill. The whole surgery, like everything, was $18,450. We already paid up some of them at the beginning and so paid off the rest today. The business card went through. It's real, it's happening. The surgery is on August 28th. However, I'm not going to be able to see, like take off the bandage and everything until September 3rd. So I'm not going to see like my body and my midsection until September 3rd. And I'm like, there's another week. And then the next time I see them is actually going to be surgery day on August 28th. So
Great, Evelyn. You're doing great.
the whole point of me documenting my entire weight loss journey plus the surgery is all about education and everything. There's a lot of reasons why I'm going with this doctor specifically. So I'm sitting in the pre-op room. We just finished with my pre-op and he is so amazing that he's getting some of his employees to help film this educational piece for you guys. So this is completely off the clock. He's doing this as just to help my viewers, like my audience and my people, and I'm doing this to help spread a wider message about safe surgery, safe tummy tuck surgeries, and what to look out for if you are someone who wants to have a surgery in the near future. So I'm so excited for you guys to learn about this part.
Super exciting. We're getting ready for your big day. There's a lot of information, and often what happens is when you're getting something or considering something that's emotionally charged, like, oh my God, I can't imagine what will be like without all this skin. So we like to do a preoperative visit, during which time we get to go over our game plan, and we need to tell you all the things you need to do to get ready, allow you to ask your questions regarding what you're worried about, and just make sure that we're ready to rock and roll, okay? But essentially, given your journey, you people, you're 23 years old, how the hell are you having a tummy tuck? You lost a ton of weight. You did one of the so-called impossibles, right? You lost a lot of weight. How much weight did you lose?
Well, I'm the heaviest. I was like around 197, and then I was on stage at 112 pounds.
Okay,
so then I went back up to 170, and then went back down to 150.
And in that journey, you develop extra skin. What happens is now you're in a good place, you like your body, you're fit, but now you have this loose skin. So why don't you just work it out? Why don't you just work out some more?
You can't.
You mean you just can't work out the skin?
I've tried for 3 years.
Right. That's why I feel lucky, is that I can help you to the next stage.
Yeah.
People who are naysayers or haters or whatever you want to call them will be like, yo, I mean, you're 23, just eat right. So you eat right, you work out every single day, which I know you do, you're still going to have loose skin. This isn't about being healthy or in shape. This is about, I have all this loose skin. So there is no way through it except for the abdominoplasty or tummy tuck. So what we want to go over today is just make sure you and I are on the same page regarding what it all entails and what are the specifics. You know that underneath this loose skin is a strong core. I know that because you work out and it's obvious. But what's going on now is that you just have a little bit of loose skin. And so without us doing something about this loose skin, it's always going to be here. So an abdominoplasty, of course, is an incision that goes a certain distance from which we can cut out the excess skin. So the first question people want to know is, how long is the scar? So in you, it's easy. The question is, how long is the incision? And the incision is, where's the fold end in you? The fold ends where?
Here.
Right there. So the incision needs to be this long. Anything less than this, oh, I don't want that scar, Dr. Rahban. No problem, let's end it here. Great, you come back, we remove all this loose skin, and what do you have here?
A rollover.
You have a rollover. The next question, of course, and the most important question is what? How low is the incision? So the natural tendency is to put the incision in your fold,
yeah.
Right? You have a natural fold, so what we want to do is if we put the incision in your natural fold, pull up as high as you can. Oh my God, what just happened? Your entire tummy tuck scar is gone up 1.5 inches.
Yeah.
So that is exactly why when you go online and you look at all those before and after photos of some places, people are wearing their underwear all the way up here. Didn't you wonder when you look at before and after results of tummy tucks, like, why the hell is the belly button here and the underwear here, right? So when you see a result where the belly button is here and the underwear is here and the distance is that much, what does that tell you? The incision's way too high. And the reason the incision is too high is because they're not taking into account all the loose skin that you have down here. So what we need to do is we need to put your incision way down here. I'm talking C-section low. You'll see that that scar is hidden. So that's really important. Way more important how long it is. It's how low it is, because it doesn't matter how long it is. So what happens to your belly buttons? People think we make you a new one. We don't make you a new one, and it's not your old one. It's a hybrid. So we cut around your belly button, and we leave your belly button attached to your abdomen. We take all the loose skin, and we release it. We bring it down, we bring it down, we bring it down, we bring it down, we bring it down until it's nice and smooth. We take the excess skin, we throw it in the garbage. We sew this back up. We make a new opening where your old belly button is still attached to your abdomen. And how that is recreated, how the old belly button comes out a new opening, is your new belly button. And that is the difference between you wearing a bikini and a one piece, right?
And I'll be able to re-pierce it after?
You can re-pierce it. I would suggest you don't.
Okay.
Don't stick bumper stickers on Ferraris.
Okay.
Don't stick bumper stickers on Ferraris.
Okay.
Okay? I like analogies. All this is going bye-bye. You see all this? All this is getting thrown away. So anything in this, stretch marks, tattoos, whatever you have is going to go in the garbage. So your stretch marks will be gone. Put your hands under your breast. right here and pull up as tight as you can, and I pull down as tight as I can, look how flat you are. That's what your abdomen's gonna look like, smooth as can be. No more stretch marks, no more tightness, belly button comes out. It's gonna look amazing. So,
will I be able to have kids? And
for sure. So another question was, can I have babies after a tummy tuck? So you can have children. You just want to have them. You don't want to do the tummy tuck and then have kids 6 months later.
Yeah.
It would be a waste. Much like you don't really want to do your breasts and then have kids 6 months later.
Yeah.
It's not that you couldn't. It's just probably ill-advised.
Yeah.
So you definitely can have kids, no question about it. So those are the main things that we need to be sure of and really address. And I think we've really touched on them in you. I'm super excited. I think you're going to look awesome.
I'm so excited. Dr. Rahban killed it.
And that's it. And so we'll get you ready for surgery. And that's all.
Hey guys! Okay, so I'm super excited because yesterday I had my consultation with Dr. Rahban in Beverly Hills, and I was kind of nervous going into it just because this is a huge insecurity of mine, like this little pouch, and you know, he's a guy and I didn't just feel 100% comfortable, but the entire process was just so amazing and I could not recommend it more. He made me feel so safe. You know, when I kind of had to get naked and get into the gown into the room, he actually brought another female in there so that I would feel a little bit more comfortable. So I'm just going to show you where he drew and kind of the consensus and what I remember out of the entire consultation. He basically was like, you have a really nice frame, but it's hidden underneath all of this extra skin. So he drew, as you can see, these lines, and then he also drew this line. So basically, if I went to any other generic doctor, which there's a lot, they would cut here, right where the skin flap is. So this is all skin, like this is all just extra skin. Like if I bent over, this is all skin from when I lost all the weight. And then his incision's gonna be low kind of down here so that when I wear a bikini like this, it doesn't show because this is wearing a bikini, but if you look to the side, it's just this extra skin that like hangs. So we are gonna be doing an extended tummy tuck because as you can see, my skin folds over to the side. So if I just did a tummy tuck here, then I would probably have to go back in the next like couple of years and get it on the side as well. Because as you can see, the skin folds over here. So we're gonna be cutting out to the side here. I am stoked. The appointment, I believe, is gonna be sometime in sometime in September. So the extended tummy tuck from this side to this side, they're gonna be cutting all of this. I think he's gonna be tightening up some of this because this is all just extra loose skin. Like he was literally grabbing at this yesterday and was like, this is all just loose skin, which is insane for me to think about because of this extra skin though, it makes gaining weight a lot easier just because there's still a lot of like fat cells in there as well. It's so crazy because when the pouch is covered, I look so slim. See? It's like, oh, yeah. And then you pull down and then you see the pouch and it's like, skin. What? What? Having the most fantastic day today and for the weirdest reasons, but I wanted to come on here and just kind of share it because I think it's really funny that I'm so excited about this. So as you guys know, I have my surgery on August 28th and the protocol for the surgery is that I need to get a shit ton of lab tests done to make sure that like everything is good in me before I go under, and then also medication. So I have like 1,000,001 prescriptions, and so I'm obviously trying to save money, so I came back here to Canada to see if I'd be able to get all this stuff done here. But because of all my traveling, the time is the shitty part because I need to get the lab results back to them like 2 weeks in advance, and like we're literally running off, like if this doesn't work, like surgery's not happening. So anyways, I got to my doctor today and it could have been a yes or a no that he could rewrite everything, and it turned out to be a yes. And I'm gonna get my blood test done tomorrow. I'll get it back next week. And I just like wanted to hop on here real quick because I think it's so easy for us to like give our power away to like things that do not deserve our power. Like it's so easy for us to be like, oh my God, I'm not gonna be able to have this surgery, I'm not gonna be able to do this, and shit's gonna go to shit. And we basically just assume the worst is gonna happen every single time. So then when you're going through life assuming that the worst is always gonna happen, guess what's gonna happen? The worst. But if you stay optimistic and stay positive, even if shit does happen, which it does a lot of the time, it's a lot easier for you to kind of manage how you feel about it. I don't know, but honestly, this is the first time that I've actually felt kind of cute, like wearing something low riding, looking at me face. This actually doesn't look so bad. Like, you get to see my shape, you get to see everything, right? Like, you get to see my body shape, it actually looks good, but then when I turn to the side, that's where it starts to hang, right? Like, when I bend over, you can see here, that just kind of like dangles. Literally in like 2 weeks, this is gonna go away. It's so surreal. I'm so excited to wear this bathing suit again because it's actually pretty cute. All right, it is 6:58, the morning of surgery. I just did my second shower with the antiseptic skin cleanser, and this is the last day. We're gonna have this. So this is what we're looking like going into surgery. So this is all gonna be removed. I was showering this morning and I just kept on, like, you know, I was washing this area, and it's so surreal that this is gonna be gone.
Evelyn, you're doing great. You have a pretty good vein right here. You feel a little poke. Okay, you're doing great.
Okay, so we're at the phase right now. We went ahead and made the incision of the lower abdomen. We've elevated the skin for her. What we're going to be able to see right now is you'll see that she has beautiful muscles. This shows that all of the working out that she's been doing is paying off. She's got great rectus muscles. She's got no separation between her muscles because obviously she hasn't had any kids. And this shows that once the skin is made tight, you're going to be able to see all the fruits of her harvest. So we're also going to go ahead and remove this excess skin, and I'll show you how much skin we remove once we take it off.